Hello everybody, I'm Spark249, welcome to episode 1 of Let's Play Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone for the PlayStation 1. And, yeah, are there actually any settings for this game? No. Apart from inversion, but who cares about inversion? So this book, film, game, that's called Sorcerer's Stone in some territories, but in the UK it's called Philosopher's Stone. So let's make a save file and get straight on with this. Good, it didn't crash. So let's start a new game in this book. And now we get the nice intro sequence. So all the cutscenes in the game will look like this. This strange, flat, wide book.
There was nothing about the starry sky that night to suggest that strange and mysterious things would soon be happening. As unsuspecting muggles slept, a huge motorbike with a giant astride it tumbled down from the darkness. The giant, named Hagrid, left a blanket-wrapped bundle on the doorstep of number 4, Privet Drive. Nestled in the bundle was a baby, Harry Potter, the boy who lived. For the next 11 years, Harry lived with his dreadful step-parents, the Dursleys. Until that fateful day when he received the letter inviting him to attend Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. Hagrid took Harry to Diagon Alley to purchase a most unusual list of school supplies. Soon after, Harry caught the Hogwarts Express from platform 9 3/4 and left the Muggle world far behind. Harry sat beneath a sorting hat, hoping that he would not be chosen for Slytherin House over Gryffindor. "Not Slytherin, eh?" said the hat in his ear. "You could be great. It's all here in your head, and Slytherin will help you on your way to greatness." "No? Well, if you're sure, better be Gryffindor."
Very concise summary of the early parts of the book before Harry enters Hogwarts, which is what this first part is all about. And here we've got Professor Albus Dumbledore. And of course, Harry Potter.
Welcome to Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. I am Albus Dumbledore, your headmaster. Now, Hogwarts is full of secrets, Harry, so search behind every door. But keep in mind, not all secrets are rewarding. Oh, which reminds me, the third-floor corridor is out of bounds to everyone who does not wish to suffer a most painful death.
Charming. So, I have got absolutely nothing at the moment.
Nitwit, blubber, oddment, tweak, 4 wonderful words, don't you think?
Right. So I've got absolutely nothing. As you can see, if I hit the action button, let's get a puff of smoke from the end of Harry's wand. He hasn't learned any spells, not even a basic attack spell. This is an important room for later. But yes, also, like most of the early Harry Potter games, Harry can't jump on his by himself. He only jumps if you walk off of something. That door is locked. Let's go this way, where there's the Gryffindor symbols. So, towards Gryffindor Tower. Have a quick peek around here. That door's locked, that door's locked. There's a bookcase here you can clamber up onto. You can slide down these. And down here is Fred and George.
By the look of that scar, you must be Harry Potter. I'm Fred
Yes, I am.
Weasley, and this is my brother, George. Hello there, Harry. We have a proposal for you. In Hogwarts, there are special portraits, and behind these special portraits are prizes. But of course, not just anyone can open up the portraits. You need to know the password. If you bring us earwax every flavour beans, we'll tell you the password. We'll be in the Gryffindor common room, which is through the portrait of the fat lady.
Okay, so
See you around, Harry.
there's 4 parts of the game where we're going to be able to collect every flavour of beans. We're just entering the first part, where if I go to the pause menu, you can see there are 4 different colours of beans. So for this part, we need to collect 50 earwax flavoured beans. Then later on, we need to collect 80 green beans, 70 blue beans, and 100 red beans. And every time we fill one of those categories, we'll be able to talk to Fred and George, and they'll give us a password to unlock a special portrait and gain some new thing. Another thing you want to notice is this particular bookcase here. I can't climb up onto it, and it's also very flat against the wall. That means that if I stand against it and push square, it opens. So you can find lots of these secret areas, and behind this one there happens to be a wizard card.
Merlin.
So this is the Merlin card. So what you can do when you find any card is view the Folio Magi, which is, if you played for example, the Game Boy games of it, you also have the Folio Magi, which is where you store wizard cards.
Merlin, medieval, dates unknown, most famous wizard of all time, sometimes known as Prince of the Enchanters, part of the court of King Arthur.
Okay, so that's the Merlin card, and I believe there's 17 available. The 17 we'll need to pick up to unlock a secret ending of the game. So to leave, just leave straight back out here. And we actually need to talk to the Gryffindor common room now, I think.
Password?
Caput Draconis.
So I don't think there's much point to me even entering here just yet, but this is, if you want to, where you can also find a Folio Magi.
If you lose any stamina, grab a chocolate frog. It'll give you back some energy.
Right, so my health meter is the scar meter in the top left, and if it gets damaged I can replenish it by picking up chocolate frogs. Here's the Folio Magi if I wish to read it. Here's a copy of the Daily Prophet, and here's a saving book.
When you drink a Wiggenwild potion, it replenishes all you have. Remarkable, isn't it?
So there's a few points in the game where there'll be a Wiggenweld potion lying on the floor, and if I activate it, it'll be used up, but I'll be able to fully replenish my health, rather than the small amounts chocolate frogs give me. So I'm done in there for now. Let's go down here and actually pick up a couple of spells. This is the Charms corridor. First thing you notice is a ghost just came through the wall. And walking through here.
Hey Harry, remember me? Ron Weasley.
Doesn't ring a bell.
That slimy Slytherin Draco Malfoy ran through this door with an owl under his arm. I think it was your owl Hedwig. Let's go after him.
Okay. I'm more than willing to beat Draco Malfoy up. So this is the section of the game where you unlock the first and the most important spell.
Come on Harry, let's find Hedwig.
Oh, there it is.
Well, if it isn't the famous Harry Potter. I'm Draco Malfoy, and you do well to show me respect. Looking for that owl of yours? How careless of you to leave it lying about. Go home to your mother, Potter. Oh, sorry, you don't have one, do you?
I'm going to murder him. I'm genuinely going to murder him. That was uncalled for. So here's
He's a
basically
nasty
the
piece
tutorial.
of work. Just ignore him. Us Gryffindors should stick together.
So he's going to explain if you push up against something you can clamber over it.
Come on Harry, follow me. To climb up, just push forwards on your controller.
So there you go, you can jump
Let's go.
down by just walking off the edge. If you walk off slowly, I think you'll just drop.
Follow me.
Now that's a blue feather, they're important. To unlock the door in this room, I'll need to pick
To
up all
jump,
the blue
just
feathers.
approach the edge and keep pressing forwards on the controller.
So yeah, if I don't pick up all these, the door will not unlock at the end.
Look, there's another feather. I'll double back and watch the entrance. You'd better go on and rescue Hedwig.
So he now runs off because he's completely useless, and here you actually need to time it because this one's moving up and down. Just don't forget to grab all the feathers. Because once I grab the last one, ta-da, the door unlocks.
Hello,
Harry Potter. My name is Nearly Headless Nick, and I am the Gryffindor House Ghost.
Hello.
Look how tall this room is. Well, I mean, you must go all the way to the top to get out.
Who designed this room?
If you want to look around, press your triangle button. Press the triangle button again when you've finished.
I'm on it. Okay, so this is basically run around, don't fall. There's no enemies this early on in the game, so it's quite easy. Just once again, remember to grab all of the feathers. And if you fall, you will take damage. Fall damage is a thing in this game. It also gives you a while to admire the music in this game. And there's a chocolate frog in case you did somehow fall and take damage. And an extra platform to jump to for no good... or an extra couple of platforms to jump to for no good reason. There's nothing up there. If I use the look button... see, those platforms are utterly useless. So now we get to go to the Jinx rooms, which are very fun.
Some snails have escaped from a Care of Magical Creatures class. Careful, they're dreadfully poisonous.
Oh dear.
Press the cross button to cast the Flipendo knockback Jinx from your wand. That should stop the wretched things. And watch out for those poisonous snail trails.
And the thing is, in this game, there's... oh, first of all, that means we just got a new spell. Flipendo, the knockback Jinx. Now the thing you want... alright, that sparkly reticule means that's what I'm aiming at. And you can push R1 to target, to lock on. Now, for every creature you defeat in this game, you actually earn house points. So, and you can also charge up the Flipendo knockback Jinx. And a fully charged one is more than enough to take down these snails. Assuming I actually hit it. There we go. So you've got 5 house points for beating each of them.
You can use your L2 and R2 buttons to rotate the game camera.
Okay, so blue books are hint books. And defeating all 3 of those, and picking up that last feather over here, unlocks the door. But you're going to want to, you don't really want to dodge enemies in this game, you want to defeat them for the house points they're worth.
Press the triangle button to view your surroundings. You can also cast a Flipendo knockback Jinx from this view. See what you can find to Flipendo in this room.
So, clamber up here, slide down, and here's Nick who will teach us about knockback Jinx.
Hello
blocks.
again. Did you notice that those poisonous snails twinkle?
The targeting thing.
Things that twinkle can be affected by a Flipendo knockback Jinx. This is a Jinx block. Your Flipendo knockback Jinx will move it aside. To move the Jinx block, cast Flipendo at it.
So yes, you can blast these things with a weak Flipendo spell, and they'll shift. And once they're in the correct position, they'll flash, you'll earn house points, and they will not move again. What I'm also going to do here is going to targeting mode and shoot that. Removing that will earn me some house points, and I can now clamber up here, and just to grab a chocolate frog if I should so need one. But that was mainly for the house points. Also up here is that rat. 35 house points already. I'm not even at the first section of the game. So through the next door. Oh! Who's this mysterious hooded figure? And why did the door lock behind me? I'm worried. Oh, he's left. Okay. Hello, Nick. What do you have to tell me this time?
Well, you've made it this far. Now take a look at this. A tall Jinx block like this one needs a charged Flipendo knockback Jinx to move it.
Okay.
To cast a charged knockback Jinx, hold down the cross button to build up the spell before releasing it.
So yes, this block does not move at all unless you fully charge the shot. However, clambering up here, I'm not going to move it just yet, because I want to use it somewhere to get over to the... over there. So hopefully I can make this jump. There you go. And there we go. Got some house points. Lovely. Now let's fully charge this shot. Wait for it to stop moving and fire again. And let's put this into place to earn a few more house points. There we go, we've already got 45. Right, bear with me 2 seconds. Sorry about that, guys. Now, where was I? Oh yes, climbing up here, and jumping across to the Jinx block, jumping over here to get a feather, and jumping up here to get the final feather and unlock this door. Ta-da!
I'm Neville Longbottom.
Hello, Neville.
Malfoy led me down here and then ran through a secret passage with an owl. Now I'm trapped by these enchanted books. I've lost my wand, so I can't knock the books out of the way with Flipendo. Use the R1 button to point your wand at the flying books, then use your cross button to cast.
Okay, so push R1 to target,
Flipendo!
and try and hit with the fully charged Jinx if you can, because it makes this so much easier.
Flipendo! Flipendo!
Gotcha!
Flipendo!
Gotcha!
Flipendo!
Gotcha! Once you kill all three, Neville will run over here and open up the next door.
The lever is around here somewhere. There! I found it!
And there we go. And there's Hedwig, just walking in circles. She must be very bored. Don't worry, Hedwig. So now that we're here, we can go and save her.
Flipendo!
There we go. Hedwig is free. Okay, let's go up here. And this is where Malfoy was standing earlier. And I haven't got control of myself. Harry just decides to jump down.
I see you rescued Hedwig. She was eager to get out, so I opened the door for her. That'll teach Malfoy to mess with us.
Hi, I'm Neville. I'm in Gryffindor too. Harry helped me escape from some flapping books.
Nice to meet you, Neville. Come on down.
It's alright. You guys go ahead. I think I've lost my toad, Trevor.
Come on, Harry. Let's go.
So we don't need to find Neville's toad. We just need to go through this door. And, oh, Hedwig's got a delivery. A broom. A Nimbus 2000.
Wow! Hedwig brought you a broomstick.
Yes,
I'll
she
show
did.
you
You're
where the
so
flying lesson is.
perceptive.
Follow me.
So apparently classes aren't scheduled, we just go to whichever one we feel like. Also, notice I can't cast an attack spell here.
Here's the doorway to the flying lesson. Watch yourself, Harry. I hear Madam Hooch is really strict. I'm still waiting for my broomstick. Our stupid owl is ancient. It's going to take forever. I'll wait for you here.
Okay, so I automatically walk in this door apparently. Let's do this. And I'm terrible at this, by the way. Can't control a broomstick in this game to save my life.
I am Madam Hooch, your teacher. There is a house point
Enthusiastic.
bonus if you excel at any of the following tasks. Steer your broomstick using the directional buttons and press the cross button to move forwards. First, fly through each hoop that appears in sequence. On my whistle then.
So just hold down the cross button to move forwards. Oh, come on. Running out of time. Because you don't start level with the first two, if you forget to move up like I did, you're in a bit of trouble. Maybe? Nah. Maybe? Just?
Excellent technique. 10 house points for getting them all. The
Just.
next test is a little harder, but there are bonus house points if you succeed. Fly through each magic hoop that appears.
It's the exact
Remember,
same
slow the
thing,
L to
except
turn tighter.
it's harder.
Ready, Potter? On my whistle then. 3, 2, 1.
So I haven't got my controls inverted, so that's what threw me off right at the beginning. There's also a Bertie Bott's bean lying in the on the top of that middle pillar. I'm going to try and snag that at some point. Come on. There we go, got it. One more. Through the hoop.
Well done, Potter. I shall award 10 house points for that fine performance.
Yay.
Ready for a tougher challenge? There are bonus house points for a perfect score.
What do I have to do?
Before, fly through each of the magic hoops. Concentrate now.
The exact same
On my
thing.
whistle. 3, 2, 1.
Go. The hoops are very small in this version of the challenge. And the time limit is quite unforgiving.
Oh!
Come on, I can do this. No, I can't. Maybe I can.
Well done, Potter. A perfect score. 10 more house points for Gryffindor. You have mastered the basics of broomstick control. Now run along.
Yay. So that's how you do the flying class, apparently perfectly. Got all 30 house points available and the Bertie Bott's bean. Oh, and there's
Harry.
Hermione.
Have you met Hermione yet? She's a real know-it-all and a teacher's pet.
No, I am not.
Hello, Harry. Charms class is about to start. Isn't it exciting?
She's rather
Not
annoying,
really.
isn't she?
So, just around this corner is Charms class, which is quite important because it's where we learn one of the utility spells. The spells that can be used in certain places and the ones that are actually shown on the inventory screen. So you notice the Flipendo isn't on the pause menu. Those 4 glittery stars. They glitter when you obtain them. I'm just going to quickly save the game here. But yeah, they start glittering when you obtain them. There's 4 utility spells, and then there's Flipendo, which can actually be upgraded later. Assuming I play the game right. There's 3 beans up here, don't forget to get those. Now, the classes, they basically consist of 2 parts.
Oh no! I forgot in my spell book. I'll catch you up, Harry.
Yeah, classes in this game consist of 2 parts. The first part, you actually have to get to the class in time. You get house points for making it there before the clock.
Get to the Charms class before the timer runs out. Walk through the floating clocks to start the timer.
So, he explained it as well as anyone could, I suppose. Once I walk through that barrier of floating clocks, floating hourglasses, I'm going to have a certain amount of time to make it to Charms class. Let's go! So once you jump on this table, the next one will appear. So on and so forth, just don't fall down. And try and grab every single bean. So here, just jump across, and there's the endings. This is a very, very short set of things to do to get to class. They get harder in the later classes. That's all the possible beans from this area, and there's Flitwick
Must be
happy
Harry
with us.
Potter. Welcome to Charms class. You're just in time.
Oh no, sorry, I got the wrong way around. You get
Welcome, young
penalised
wizard.
points
I am
if
Professor
you get
Flitwick,
there late.
And today you will learn the spell Wingardium Leviosa.
Levitation charm.
Watch my wand move and press the symbol button it points to. Complete each sequence 3 times to learn the spell.
So just watch the little
Leviosa.
white dots and
Now you try.
it's like playing
Remember,
DDR.
Press the symbol button that my wand points to. Get
It's like playing
ready.
Dance Dance Revolution. Just go to the correct one. So triangle, square, cross, circle.
That was good. Excellent. Perfect.
So we learned that pattern.
Superb. Keep up now. It's going to get harder.
Let's do this again.
That was good.
So the patterns get longer
Excellent.
and more difficult in
Perfect.
later classes.
Well done. You've mastered Wingardium Leviosa. Potter, Granger and Weasley, follow me to see the Wingardium Leviosa spell put into practice.
Also, after each class, you'll get a small chance to show off the spell, if you will.
Now, listen carefully. An object that can be charmed will be marked with a yellow sparkle.
As opposed to the
charmed
blue-white
object
sparkle for
can be
Flipendo.
levitated. Keep the cross button depressed if you want to change the object height.
So that sphere, it means it's being levitated.
Try levitating the hourglass onto its pedestal to open the door.
And that glittery mark is where you're
Press
supposed
the
to place
triangle
it.
button to release the object.
So yes, to levitate, as you saw, the blue-white sparkle means it's a Flipendo thing. Oh, look at Ron practicing with this tiny little hourglass. I'm going to practice with a real hourglass. The yellow sparkle means if you push the cross button...
Wingardium Leviosa!
Now hold down the cross button to levitate it higher and higher and higher, and then push triangle to drop it in the correct place.
Well done! 5 points to Gryffindor.
And that was it. That's all we needed to go and practice Wingardium Leviosa on, for it to count. So now, I think, guys, because I know what happens now, and now we get another thing from Hedwig. This time it's a letter. A letter from Hagrid.
Dear Harry, please meet me in the castle grounds. You can get to the castle grounds through the front door of the castle. Pop round for a cup of tea and a chat. I have something important to tell you. Your friend, Hagrid.
Okay, so we know what our new objective is. Anyway, guys, I'm actually going to end the first episode here, so I hope you enjoyed it. I'm Spark249. Have fun!